The 2K Sport and the starting group for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Brown finds Porzingis. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Williams. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And he lobs it up. Brown can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Williams from long range. Porzingis grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tatum against Dort. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Nails it from 3. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
To the inside. And here's Holmgren. Dort outside. Over Tatum. The shot by Dort, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Tatum. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Porzingis. Yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 8.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Williams And the layup is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
The drive by Holiday. White with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. White, the pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's White. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Thunder trail by 5. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams on the wing. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Holiday against Williams. Brown passes to Holiday. Takes the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And a good game so far as we conclude the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Brown passes to Porzingis, and stolen by Caruso. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The free throw drops for Williams. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here are the Thunder now. After the basket by Boston. White with the steal. Dort against Brown. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. From deep. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. They kick it out to Porzingis. And one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Again, the miss by Boston.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Brown passes to Tatum. Porzingis for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Holiday. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Brown with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis.
Number 42.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Tatum launches it. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The kick out to White. There's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's got 9. Knocks it down from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Caruso.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They set the pick for the lead. Oh, Shea showing no fear inside.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Right side, Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it. Tatum can't hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Holmgren with a screen on Brown. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Holmgren. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. White, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. Pounded by Wiggins. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to White. 4 on the clock. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Tatum from long range.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Over to the wing. Now here's Holmgren. 9 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wallace. Good.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Brown, a screen on Dort. And there's the lob. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
13 foul.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Holiday.
Well, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
To the right side. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Holmgren inside, defended by Porzingis. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the Thunder in possession here. 2-point game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Tatum. Tatum barreling in.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. And it's tied up with that one.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Holiday. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at point guard. White with it. Caruso covers. Inside. White gets it to go.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Boston leading by 3. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday from long range. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. That one is off. Great D that time from Porzingis. Outside Tatum. JT for 3.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Now, this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 4. Outside for Dort. To the middle. And And stolen by Brown. Here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. White's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Back to Tatum, launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams a screen on White. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Holmgren. The shot comes out.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Screen by Holmgren. From the arc. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday passes to Brown. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Count it!
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
To halt the run. Kick out to Brown. Oh, my! What a shot!
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown with the steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And stolen by Williams.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
For the win! Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.
So, Brent, when you talk about
this matchup, what stands out the most to you?
Well, the amount of stars that both of these teams have accumulated, that gets me pretty excited. And these are the type of games that for fans, they love to see the star power shine. And you never know, that expected greatness could be on display for us here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Against Howard. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by White. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Tatum wide open. He fires one. From outside, off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar. And the effort never waned.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Dort a screen on Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Off target with his three. And so Holiday will bring it up with the Celtics. Celtics passing it around. Brown. Porzingis with the ball. Dort covering. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Gilgeous-Alexander for three. Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Porzingis for the three. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Holmgren. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. White the pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. White wide open. He fires. No good from outside. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Holmgren. Here's Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. That one goes. Counted. And it's 7 points for Porzingis.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Back to Holiday. White looking around. Porzingis passes to Brown. Nice D from Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On the floor for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Pocket 6. Back to Tatum. Porzingis can't hit.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
White, left side. Unloads. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down. Celtics leading by 9. It's stolen by Dort. Brown against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over Holiday. Good as the jump shot falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out to White. Celtics passing it around. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
You see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. A 3-ball. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis? Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves, tricky to defend.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Ball's knocked loose. Holmgren with the steal. Brown wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Holiday. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Brown. Driving in. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Tatum against Holmgren. Tatum dishes to Holiday. From downtown, the shot, no good. And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. And it's in there. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Outside, White. A 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. It's Dort on the wing. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Back to Hartenstein. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 3 on the clock. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's White missing.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's White missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Williams.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the Celtics also making a change. Zingas, he's checked in for Al Horford. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Under trailing by 10. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Over to the left wing. Caruso finds Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Good on the bucket. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Tatum. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Caruso. Out to the wing. Holmgren in the post. He's covered by Brown. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Williams a screen on Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Here's Porzingis, and stolen by Williams.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Holmgren in the post. White's there. The Thunder have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Well, one of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and a great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Show some love once again.
Good on the second free throw. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now here is Holiday. Outside, White. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum from three.
3 points.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Really left alone that time. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Down low. And the tough by Porzingis.
And the coaching staff better alert their defense to Porzingis and how comfortable he is right now on offense.
Pass to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Celtics lead by 5. Holmgren in the corner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
White, a screen on Williams. Out to White. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Brown. Holmgren against Porzingis. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie it up. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to them.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Holmgren can't hit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The coach's challenge has been issued.
First team foul.
make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
And he shot it well in college. Oldham hoping to see that transition to the pro game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Brown outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Caruso with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. To the middle. There's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Porzingis. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Williams. Driving to the basket. Dort against Holiday. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And it's White with the rebound. Holiday dishes to Tatum.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Holmgren. It falls!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bull out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Dunn. And the Suns pushing it up now. That's good from Durant on the assist by Beal. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Vassell outside. The three from Barnes. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Bold pass to Booker. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so it's Phoenix with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Durant's got 6.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Here's Castle, hounded by Beal. Vassell outside. The three from Barnes. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Beal with it. Fox picks him up. Booker against Barnes. Durant, pass to Bull. The kick to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Durant with a screen on Fox. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
The three from Wembanyama. They get it back. Second chance effort. Pass to Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Fox. Yet to see a basket. Victor Wembanyama again.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Booker surveying the floor. Durant outside for Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. And the Suns get another three.
3 points.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Durant inside, covered by Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Fox on the run, and he gets that one. Fox has got his first points of the night.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Durant. The 3 ball. KD splashes the triple. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Outside for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns lead by 6. Booker, the pass to Durant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Now here's Booker. Screen by Durant. Down low. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside for Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Shoots over Allen. Vassell can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 6. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. .143 left to play in the half. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Booker for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Fox against Booker. The 3 from Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
What balance from Booker.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Fox. Here's Barnes. Knocked loose. And stolen by Durant. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, the hops from Beal.
Woo! Spurs trail by 9. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Beal. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Booker with it. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's Phoenix now. Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Allen and KD are the forwards. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Bol in at center. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Bol. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Durant. And here's Bol for 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
To the paint for the lead.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Allen. Outside Durant. Now here's Bol. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bol's got his first bucket in this one.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. Back to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Wembanyama's got 26. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Bol. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Booker, 6 points for him. Pass to Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
You're cutting after setting the pick. Durant just positions himself well to score in these situations.
And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Spurs with possession here. They trail by 1. The 3 from Barnes. Offensive board. Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Durant with a screen on Fox. Booker, pass to Beal. Outside O'Neal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Allen, the pass to O'Neal. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Beal attacking. And then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
What an athlete Beal is. These kind of throwdowns get him going as well as his teammates.
Wembanyama up top, pulls it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Durant. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead. Now here's Fox. He's covered by O'Neal. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. Vassell, he's open. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Vassell's gotten his first basket of the night.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Durant. Over Wembanyama. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Durant with a screen on Fox. Shoots. Durant, no good. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Wembanyama finds Barnes. They get it again. The second effort. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Screen by Durant. Booker against Fox. Outside Booker. No good from outside. San Antonio leading. Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Suns shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Booker, good.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Fox with the ball. Beal picks him up. Fox, that's good. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Durant, pass to Booker, puts up a deep 3. And there's Durant. That was good. On the assist from Booker. Durant's got 21 points in the game. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Phoenix making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Booker with it. Fox picks him up to take the lead. Fires from deep. Bowl, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Booker, pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Bull against Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
They set the screen. Back to Bull from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Beal, the pass to Durant. Outside Bull. To take the lead. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Castle. Booker defending. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Bull. Here's Booker. Money.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Outside Durant. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist and great, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Bull in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Durant, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Number 8, Grayson.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
No good from Durant. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. Sinks the three-pointer.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Here is Durant following the three-pointer by San Antonio. In the corner, Bol with it. KD sets the pick for Bol. To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Vassell against Allen. Wembanyama left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Durant, good.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Tries it from 19. Phoenix grabs the miss. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to KD. Bol setting the pick for KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And he's good on the second. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. KD against Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. San Antonio again missing. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Durant, the pass to Bol. Fox with it. Now Beal defending to stop the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
Heard you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running, and I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Shots good by Booker.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Wembanyama, a screen on Booker, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Wembanyama has got 5 points so far. KD looking around. Bol setting the pick for KD. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Durant's got his second basket of the night. The Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Fox. That one, no good. Good D by Booker. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fades. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Fox against Booker, and Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And Booker kicks to KD. Over Castle. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here is Durant. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. KD's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And Bull sends it back. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Good on the triple.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside for KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns leading by 8. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Bull. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Fox. Here he goes. And the layup falls. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Explosive on the bounce. Fox is just a blur.
Booker against Fox. And here's Booker. He's got 7. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Fades away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Vassell against Booker. It's Bull top of the key. Back to Booker. Bowles setting the pick for Booker. Shoots over Vassell. Booker, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Bol. Drives to the hoop. And that's a foul called on Bol. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Spurs trail by 7. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Suns. Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Here's Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Left side, Beal fires for 3. They get the rebound. Outside, KD. Booker outside. Durant sets a screen for Booker. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Richards in at the center. Here is Durant. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Back to KD. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And coming in as a floor spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
The Suns leading. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fox, no good. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Wembanyama. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Poke loose. Right side, Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
For the lead, the kick out to Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Vassell. Booker, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Fox with it. 16 points for him. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wembanyama finds Fox. They get it back. Castle. From deep. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Allen. They need this. And he hits the jump shot. Allen's got his first points of the night. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They set the pick. Durant with a wide open look. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's hear it for Spurs fans in New York. Substitution of George.
Now Fox. He's got 16. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And no good that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. O'Neal wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Castro O'Neal. Back to Booker. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And good that time.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Castle. Wembanyama with it. Lets a floater go. 5 on the clock. Vassell, the pass to Fox. From the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Booker. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Fox. Beal with the steal. Booker left side. Fox with the steal. Barnes against Beal. Pass to Castle. Poked away, and they get it back. Outside, Fox. He takes it in. That one goes in. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Vassell outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for 2, Devin Vassell. The play is under video review on the NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to
The
review
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Fox. And there's the drive. Pass to Castle. Front past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
There's no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Here's Castle, guarded by O'Neal, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Booker from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes with it. Now Beal defending. Castle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Trifecta!
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Allen passes to KD. Money!
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Phoenix calls timeout. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And the basket by Towns.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Pass to Turner. And here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Offensive rebound. Towns can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Hart. Towns, left side. Here's Anunoby. Nesmith covering. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Nembhard outside. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Hart. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Towns against Turner. The shot by Towns, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Nembhard. Drives to the hoop. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. And there's a pick. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 3. Bridges misses. The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Siakam pass to Turner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Bridges against Halliburton. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Inside. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Nesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nesmith's got 5.
The guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Anunoby. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They swipe it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Long range from the inbound. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
3-point goal.
And here's Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Here's Towns, up in time. And so it's Indiana, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Anunoby. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Pacers leading by 6. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1-2-5.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Now here's Siakam. 7-point gain, biggest lead so far. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Offensive rebound, outside for Halliburton. Over Brunson. Halliburton, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Anunoby for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Jacks up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brunson rushes in. Halliburton with a steal. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Halliburton's size playing to his advantage there.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Siakam. Siakam the screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Halliburton's shot is good.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Brunson finds Town. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Fires, high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Knicks trail by 7. Back to Brunson. Now it's Hart. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Towns. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates. A willing passer.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. And here's Siakam. Covered by Towns. McConnell from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's the Chua. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
To the wing, right side. A good look from Turner, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Turner's got 9 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Turner, a screen on Bridges. McConnell against Bridges, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner.
Substitution for the Pacers, number 1, Obi Toppin.
Towns against Toppin. Clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Brunson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Brunson passes to Achua. Down low. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Indiana leading by 5. Now here's Nembhard. He's got 5. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. Left side, Walker. Toppin outside. Driving in. Oh!
Wow. Come on, with authority. I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Indiana making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
New York making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for McConnell. And here's Bryant outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside McBride. Let's go with a 3. The Pacers pull it in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now Halliburton. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. Payne pass to McBride. And he banks in the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Halliburton against Payne from downtown. That one no good. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The shot from the low post is good. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Walker sets a screen. Halliburton against Payne. Kicks it out to Bryant. The three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bryant's got 6.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
.29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Fires from the wing, and he was fouled while in the act, and they want a second opinion on that call.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Indiana ahead, up 6. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin. And it's Walker in at the 3. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Bridges, he's checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for Mathurin. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
42-36.
Halliburton against Brunson. Looking to get it going. They double-team Halliburton. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. 5 to shoot. Floats one. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And the whistle. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can.
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Knicks trail by 6. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Halliburton for 3. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Bridges. And Brunson, here we go. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Brunson, a screen on Halliburton. Bridges passes to Towns. And Turner with the block. In transition, here come the Pacers. The finish! No stopping him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. That's good from Siakam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 9. They set a pick. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Bridges passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Turner, a screen on Bridges. Halliburton against Bridges.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Halliburton with the ball. Towns covering. From the elbow. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson surveys. Bridges left side. Brunson, a screen on Halliburton. The kick out to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Bridges against Halliburton. Takes a 3. Turner against Towns. The teardrop, just 2 to shoot. Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby with it. The 3. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Here's Halliburton. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Nembhard with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Brunson. On the run out, Brunson finishes at the rim.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Turner for 3. Cranes the triple. And the Pacers lead by 6.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Towns finds Bridges. Another shot. Back to Towns. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And so the Pacers take the win. Just thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
And now let's meet the visiting.
Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now the Lakers starting group. We've got Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news.
Have mercy.
Wow. That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Down low. Hachimura finds Doncic. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Green.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Out to Smith. Thompson with it. He's picked. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
James a screen on Brooks. Pass to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Offensive rebound. Eason. Out to Brooks. Here's Green. They shoot again. He lays it in. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
LeBron against Thompson. James outside. Back to Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Rockets with the rebound. Green left side. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Down low on the left block. James against Thompson. Good D by Thompson. Houston leading by 5. Green dishes to Brooks. And some nice passing there by Houston. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Houston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Doncic against Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Doncic with a screen on Thompson. James finds Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They kick it out to Green. Brooks outside. Smith outside. Shoots over Doncic. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Thompson for 3. And he drains the 3, but let's see.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Houston on top, leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Houston.
Oh boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We've got Amen Thompson. Dylan Brooks out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Doncic with a strong move inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. And here's Brooks from outside. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Lakers trail by 10. Doncic with a screen on Green. To the middle. And it's Doncic missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Out to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Traps in the tray.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Eason. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Back to Reeves. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Eason gets a wide open look. Rebound the Lakers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Excellent defense there from Smith. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. Now Hachimura. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Green left side. Smith outside. Releases. And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets lead by 13. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Lakers 18. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wild. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got James. Doncic out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Green kicks to Şengün. Back to Green. Pass to Whitmore. They kick it out to Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 12. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to LeBron. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. The tray. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets leading by 13. Brooks, left side. Houston moving it around. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 6 points.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And LeBron with the layup.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And they pick up 2. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Green can really move. He gets going downhill and slips right by the contact.
Hayes finds James. James connects from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Green, the pass to Şengün. The try by Green.
Vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 15-point game. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
2 minutes.
Up top, Şengün. Covered by Hayes. He gets that one. Şengün's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
James against Brooks. There's the three. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 14. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Back to Green. Over Doncic. And it's Green missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Reeves against Green. And James gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. LeBron's got 14 points for the game. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Lakers trail by 11. And stolen by Whitmore. Inside, here's Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and now, this will be a coach's challenge with the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good, and the Lakers making a change here. And so Eason nails both of them. Lakers trail by 13. Top of the key, connect. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Brooks feeling it out a bit. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Houston Rockets looking at a 13. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Alperen Şengün. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks, and it's Green in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. Vanderbilt the pass to Len, and the dunk by Len.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
To the inside. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Again, the Lakers.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
In the corner, it's Eason. Smith outside. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That one good for 2.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Vincent with it. Now Smith defending. Len with a screen on Smith. Vincent finds Len. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Thompson inside, covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. The drive by Thompson.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Doncic passes to Reeves. Clock at 4. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Eason with it. And the dunk by Eason.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Hachimura, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. James, good.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you've got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Pass to Whitmore. Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Back to Thompson. Driving inside.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Lakers trail by 14. And stolen by Thompson. It's Brooks on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Houston.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely.